Good morning, scholars. It is Wednesday. I hope I get to see some of you today in school. But I just wanted to go over the road trip this week. You are going to be planning a road trip. In order to do that, it would be good if you did do the activities from Monday and Tuesday, which were to practice distance equals rate times time, and then also how to find the mileage on your vehicle. That would probably be a good thing to do before this, but I am going to dig right into the road trip. I just went ahead and picked Minneapolis. You are going to pick someplace that you can drive to. It's a road trip, so you have to be driving in a car. And you're going to pick something that's going to take at least 2 days. If it's one day, then you're going to get points off. So it has to be at least 2 days. I picked Minneapolis. That is 3 days away. I picked it because I have a good friend that lives there. So I went in here and I put in Minneapolis, and then I'm going to click on directions, and it actually will just let me put in home if I want to. You might have to something else, but Google should know where I live. Actually, you know what? This Google doesn't know where I live. So I live in because I'm using a different computer. So I live in Birdsboro, PA. So I'm going to type that in. And there we go. So it might be a little bit different of time than when I did, just a tiny bit. Okay, so it's 1,130 miles according to this. Now I live a little bit farther north from Birdsboro, even though I'm in the town technically of Birdsboro. But basically you can see my map here. So if I go back over to my road trip, I got a lot of stuff open. So it's this one. So if I go back to my road trip, I looked to see how many miles it was. Okay. And then I just put that in there. I took a screenshot. Now this is important. When you take a screenshot, try to be kind in what you're doing. Okay, so if I do a print screen here, and I think you all guys all know how to do a print screen, and I do believe that you all know how to go here to your file manager and maybe look up a screenshot, find it. But here's one thing that I do expect you to do. I expect you to crop it. Okay, I don't want to see all this extra stuff. I want to be able to see the actual map. So I expect you to find a way to crop it. So one way to crop it is just to crop it. So I'm going to get rid of my face there. So one way to crop it is just like that, and then just hit save. So that's one way to crop it. Another way to crop it is when you actually put it in your document. Go back to senior road trip. You can double click on it and it gives you these little black arrows, or I'm sorry, black lines. And the black lines will allow you to crop it. So those are two ways to crop it. You really should know how to crop an image by now. If you don't fix it, then I'm going to take points off, which I've done before. So that could be coming. So just try to crop it so I can just see the map. And we should be good. If you need any help with that, let me know. So how fast on average will you be traveling? So you decide how fast you want to go. Most of the places the speed limit's probably going to be 65 on the highway. I'm just putting 60 because I'm going to be going through some towns probably, so I'm saying on average about 60. I like Twizzlers. I like to listen to music. I don't really want to drive more than 5 or 6 hours a day. How far will I go on my first trip? 397 miles. Now, how do I know that? Well, I could use distance equals rate times time, and I could say I'm going 60 miles and I'm going 6 hours. I could do something like that. So this is really just a guess. So if you plan on going 6 miles, you could do 6 times 60 and get a number there for that, if that's how you want to do it. There's a reason why I have 397 here, and that is because I already did this part, which is I decided where I'm going to stop, which is actually tomorrow's part. So I already knew I wanted to stop at Cleveland, and that's why I have that number there. So I chose the Honda Odyssey way back when. So make sure you pick the car that we chose, and we'll keep on going with your activity. So pick the car that you chose. You need to Google how much mileage it gets for the highway. Pretty easy thing to do. You just go to Google and you say miles per gallon for whatever your car is. Okay, and it tells you. Okay, that's how easy it is to figure out what kind of mileage you get on your car. So I made up this number 225. I want you to actually go to Google and look up price for gas on average or something like that. Okay, so I'm actually going to hold you to that. I'm going to be looking up the price, so don't deviate too far from the actual price on average. It could be for here, or it could be for across the country. If you're going to California, it's very high. But remember, you're driving. A trip to California is really far. Given your distance from number 9 above, how many gallons of gas do you think you use? So you would use this distance equals miles per gallon times gallons. So I would do 397, right? So let me go ahead and do that. So I would do 397 equals, right, because that was the distance I went the first day, my miles per gallon. How many gallons did I use? My miles per gallon would be 28. And then I don't know how many gallons I actually used. So I would take 397 and divide by 28, and I got 14.18. Okay, so that's all you have to do today. Go through that, figure out where you want to go. I just want to quick show you. I'm going to be giving everything to you today. It took me a long time to do it because I was just trying to figure out the best way to do it. And I think I figured it out because I did it myself. I decided to take a 3-day trip to Minneapolis where I stop at Cleveland first and then I stop at Chicago. And so it wouldn't be bad for you to just think about the future, like think about tomorrow's activity in that you have to at least make one stop, remember, because I said it has to be a 2-day trip. I decided to do 3 days, but it has to be at least a 2-day trip. And so think about that. Okay, think about the fact that it's a 2-day trip. So don't plan on going to Hershey Park or someplace that you can get there in hours. It has to be a 2-day trip. Okay, so think about that. And then eventually you're going to be doing a jam board. So here's my jam board. And then this is what you're going to be creating as well. All right, and I did create some rubrics on that. So you'll have to have a title, a Google map, picture of destination, and things like that. So I will be sharing this rubric as well. And everything should be pretty straightforward for you. I am going to be at school today, so please reach out. And that's it. Have a great day.